have worked as a videographer since 1986 and as a photographer since 1996. But also I worked for 10 years in an educational television channel and part-timer with another remote production companies for commercial television. During my years in television, I worked in live events such as music concerts, sports events, beauty contests, political elections, etc. At those events, I worked as a cameraman, videotape operator, video editor. Oh yes, it was a great experience, and now I am applying that same experience to my live stream business. I always like to play with television equipment, but years ago, all that equipment was very expensive. Only broadcast companies could buy that kind of equipment. At that time, the technology was not available to make equipment accessible to the public. But in recent years, more and more equipment has been developed accessible to the public, and one of them was developed by YoloLiv. The year 2020 changed the life of many. For some of us, it was an evolution to reinvent ourselves. Purchasing my first YoloBox, the original, was one of the best decisions. During that pandemic year, where there were no events to cover, no weddings in 2020, I was able to survive by offering online photography classes, and it was a success. Then, when restrictions on events began to be reduced, and events with a few guests were allowed, I had the idea of being able to cover the event live, so that family member who could not be present at the wedding could enjoy it. And do you know what was the ideal equipment for this? Yes, the YoloBox. Of course, I tried many options, from free software, purchased software, switchers that had good specification but not as complete as the YoloBox all-in-one, so at the end I choose the YoloBox. Wow, as soon as the YoloBox Pro was announced, I did not hesitate for a second to buy it. And once again, it was a great decision. At this moment, I continue to offer the live stream service for weddings, but also for graduations, seminars, corporate meetings, and even sometimes for my own YouTube channel. This is a tool to make money. Everyone who has it should know that they have in their hands the opportunity to offer a service that is still well requested. Everybody knows what is live stream. In addition to live stream, you can offer multi-camera video recording production. The more I use the YoloBox Pro, the more I like it, especially because of the updates that makes this equipment to be a much superior equipment than it was originally. Of course, there were many obstacles to overcome in order to work in live stream. For example, I want to avoid pulling long HDMI cables at an event, and I was able to resolve it by buying HDMI wireless transmitters. Right now, I am using the Axon CineEye Pro 2 that works in dual band to avoid interference and ranges of over 1200 feet. All my wireless HDMI receivers are mounted in the Aaron's Parekis YoloBox cage in a tripod. Another problem that I faced, and the most important, was the internet. How can I have reliable internet anywhere? So I learned that with one hotspot I can, and even better with two hotspots connected to different telephone companies, and obviously the SIM card for the YoloBox Pro. Right now I plan to add the YoloLiv bonding to my system to have a more faster and reliable live streams. Right now I am using the new Netgear Nighthawk M6 portable hotspot router with AT&T and the InSeeGo hotspot from T-Mobile. Cameras. Well, right now I have 3 Canon M50 version 2 cameras which have clean HDMI, and with battery packs they can run for almost 4 hours. For microphones, I start with the Rode Wireless Go, then with the HoloLens Lark 150, but then I was able to buy better microphones. I buy 2 sets of Sennheiser G3, used but in good condition. Now I am learning to use the YoloLiv InStream, a new tool to make livestream in vertical format for platforms like Instagram and TikTok, among others. Right now I am designing a strategy to search for customers for this type of content. My advice to everyone who wants to learn how to livestream as a business is to keep in touch with the YoloLiv official Facebook group and ask any questions you have. I am sure there will always be someone with solutions and ideas. And if your question is specifically about the YoloBox Pro or the original YoloBox or the Mini, that group is always monitored by people from YoloLiv, and someone from the company will help you. The community that exists in the official YoloLiv group on Facebook has been very helpful to me. The support of the YoloLiv company has been key to my success. Sometimes I have discovered a bug and they help me to solve it or take it into account to resolve in the next update. Other times I consult with other live streamers, as I always do with Julio Montas, who is very active in the group and has a very good relationship with the people from YoloLiv. At the end of the day, the important thing is that you must have dedication. You have to invest time to learn every aspect and detail of what it is to make a live stream. Make a good pre-production and test all the equipment before the event. That is the key to success in live stream.